Mhm. You go pay before saying hi. So funny. I love it. Okay, let's let's go into the deep reading for December now. I've got everything set up on my end. Okay, here we go. Dakota. Ah! Oh, they're so funny. I'm assuming what we're checking into Dakota. I'm also pulling cards, and I am pulling. I actually got her energy in here right away. Is that what you want to tap into? I'm making an assumption, which is okay. That's what I was tapping into, and her energy came forward actually right away. Um, so okay, it's speaking of growth here. It feels like there's there's a shift in energy. There's like um, the soil is getting like loosened to be able to plant a new seed. So this is that's the vision that's coming forward today is hi Veronica, make sure to subscribe to ask questions or it's $5 for a question or you can do a deeper reading here. Good to see you, lovely. Thanks for being here. So it feels like, Dakota, when you dig into like tough soil and you like dig it and you loosen it up and you soften it up and then you create space for planting a seed. So it feels like the soil for her is getting um, dug up and sort of um, uprooted or like not uprooted, dug up and loosened. And so, like again, if you think of a shovel digging into dirt, it's not very comfortable. It's kind of like there's like work behind it. It's kind of the soil itself is like broken up and sort of exposed. Good word. Things are getting exposed within her growth, and I still get this energy of ooh, actually I almost like cannot like breathe for a second here. Um, actually in a second. I feel like it brings up a lot and it's sort of I'm like not breathing when I think of the energy and it's stressful. It's stressful and it feels like a little bit like there's a bit of like overwhelm or anxiety around it. And and within this feeling that I was just feeling for her, it kind of feels like, well, the seed's getting planted either way. Like your new path or your new, the last vision of when it was like she was going through the wilderness to find that like paved path. Um, it's sort of like spirit God universe is saying like we're gonna get you there. Like there's a lot of support in this portion of this path of growth for her right now. And this does include like love and romance in here too. It does include like absolutely a path of romance, love. That's like absolutely involved in this. It is in other ways too, because one area usually mirrors other areas. Um, but yeah, let me know how that feels first. Yeah. Yeah, she has fears that she won't find the path, even if she's not aware she's looking for a path. She has like these like deep knowings that she's like, I know I'm going to get there, and I'm scared about it. Yeah, she's going to get there. She is going to get there. Yeah. I kind of gather like what's happening spiritual. A lot of spiritual cards, a lot of like spiritual guidance cards are coming forward. Is like there's a lot of spiritual support for her right now, and like she has her fears, and I do gather that this can be pushed through. I don't like how it's going to be pushed through. Feels like a bit shaky for her. Like it doesn't necessarily feel like it's like she's going to just all of a sudden wake up one day and everything feels like super easy. Like that is a possibility, but at this point it feels a little bit more like shaky, like she like cracks open the door for the first time and it's really bright and so she like goes really slow kind of energy. Or it's like this is like new path of like okay, like kind of stepping on the path and like, this is new or like the seed takes a while. Speaking of seeds, a seed takes a while to grow. And so the benefits, the outcome of this portion of this growth that she's going through. She's still kind of going through a bit of like the trudgery right now to dig up and plant the seed. But as this goes forward, it does feel, oh my gosh, speaking of new seeds, like new life, oh my gosh, new clarity. Yeah, I am getting a lot of spiritual confirmation and joy and insight, OMG, and pleasure. Oh, this is great. So, what and security. Interesting. Okay, so the cute thing in this reading is that it's like they're giving me more moments of like, yes, more moments of this is possible and this is in the works. Like there's more inspirational feelings in this reading today of like, yeah, she's still trudging up the dirt. Yes, she's still planting the seeds, but it's freaking happening and like it's going to work. How? The how is always something for us humans to release as much as possible is like how is it going to show up or what's that going to look like? And sometimes we try to predict in essence. And not that I'm saying you do that, Dakota, but like as humans, we can sometimes tend to do that. So allowing the space for her to arrive in, oh, and I just got tons of tingles on my head, allowing her to arrive, wow, in her, like, yes, like in her F yeses. Oh, I'm getting tons of tingles in my head. So it feels a lot like, not necessarily closer today, but I'm getting a lot of really, like lovely affirmations of this like good feeling that's available for her. So I'm curious to see this sort of energy that's coming forward where it's really vibrant and really lovely and really bright. I'm curious to see if that's going to start slowly showing the sunshine rays or if that's something that still might take some time. It feels like spirit God universe is going like, oh my gosh, there's so much support here. Ah, it's so wild. Um, yeah, there's a lot of energy here to support this for her, which is so beautiful. I mean, there's always support from Spirit Guide Universe, always, and this just feels like today they're really highlighting this essence of the possibility, the hope, the the, the highly likely outcome at some point. Yeah, right. It does kind of feel like that, doesn't it? And then how are you feeling? I'm gonna actually we've got 3 minutes left if you have another question. Otherwise, I'm gonna actually, it wants a different deck. I'm just gonna pull something random and see if it comes up for you or you 2 together or something. But that reading does include that feeling, does include your energy. Yeah, justice is coming forward for you, so that's cute. Um, guides are also here for you in your path, is what I gather from that. Aw, yeah. There's an illumination, very interesting word. There's an illumination of something from the past for yourself as well coming forward here. Interesting. It kind of feels like I haven't heard anything from her in like a week or more. But yeah, okay. I'm wondering if this is what's coming forward for you. Um, is this feeling of like something from the past is being brought forward for you, whether it's like subconscious or conscious to be healed. And it's a feeling of being left out in the cold, feeling maybe of not necessarily, I'm not saying she's like ghosting, I'm not saying she's doing that, but like the feeling of being like yeah, like sort of left unread or left unheard or left unseen. And this is coming forward possibly for you as a point of expansion for you to really what is this? This is the energy that is the like in quotations medicine. Um, I'm not surprised we have three here. So there's energetic movement for you if you so feel connected to this or not. You just let me know. But there's energy here for you to either like journal or move through some an essence possibly of worthiness. Like I could gather worthiness from here as well. Is that like you are also worthy of being chosen. You are worthy of being shown up for, and you are whole as you are right now, and as you will continue to be. So I don't know if that resonates fully with you, but it did come forward. Like there's also opportunity to connect even deeper with your amazing worth. So yeah, so lots of love for that. But yeah, so let me know how that feels. There's still like under a minute here, but let me know how you're feeling and if you have like one more cue or if you feel good or let me know how you're feeling. Yeah. Yeah. What is this fault mean? A new feature. Only the top tier vault gifts loaded. I mean, those are massive gifts. I'm not gonna- Oh, shit. Yeah, let me see. Let me see, Dakota. Sorry, I was just reading something. Oh, where's my timer? That's okay. That was my timer. We're going to do the question or like the energy of you two who wants this stick. So just let me shuffle here real quickly. And FYI, everyone, I will be back on tomorrow longer. Today is just like a shorter time. Okay, you two together. Let's see. Hmm. Aw. Oh my gosh. Could this be any more freaking? This is so cute. Okay. So there's an element of dreams, like dreaming. I think you mentioned before that you were dreaming about her, but I also gather that goes both ways. So I do gather she's thinking about you, she's dreaming about you. Um, then we had these two cards come out. Look at this. This is so cool. This is Emperor and Empress. This is kind of like counterpart energy. So what I'm getting like from this, whether it's counterpart or not, I'm getting that there's definitely like what you're experiencing also experiencing, but in her own way, which looks different from yours, but there is an interconnectedness between this situation and it's definitely calling calling for both of you to come forward in your inner strength in like new ways. So it feels really good. Like the energetic connection, like the lesson connection, especially like whether this is like karmic or something that's like totally for your future forever. Um, it just more feels like there's definitely an interconnectedness that's working together to get you to like, to get you two on the same plane physically as you are energetically. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? If I said, I mean, I well, I'm grateful for you in this space always, Dakota. Sending you lots of love, and I appreciate you. That was a very like spark. There was a spark in that reading today. You're welcome. Hi, Kenya. Thanks for being here, lovely. So I do subscriber questions, either $5 for a question or subscribe to ask free questions anytime throughout my lives, or one free question per live. Thanks, Dakota. Or a paid reading is also available. Yeah, right? Like hope, an instillment of hope. Okay. Marielle, are oh, thanks, love. Yeah, so thank you for the follow. So definitely subscribe. Okay, so Jen, I've got Jen. Was that you? I've got Jen for a question. Oh, you did? Okay. Is it cool if I do Jen's question? If I do Jen's question first, Jen, is that you? Oh, that's you, Jen. Okay, hi, Jen. You're welcome. Okay, perfect. Did you send it here? Let me see if it's in the. Oh, here we go. I see it here, Jen. Perfect. Merci. Thank you. Okay, let's. Yeah. Oh, do you want me to read it? Oh, read for the question, or do you want me to read it out loud? I'm gonna tap in. Oh, 80% of my goal is complete. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks, Kate. Oh, just read on it. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. I got lots of feelings. My heart just had this like feeling. Oof, okay. Let's see what's coming Holy, my heart just like got nervous. My heart got nervous. I think that's the holding back energy that I'm feeling. Let me see. When and or does. I do have a yes coming forward. So I have a oh my heart. Oh my gosh, Jen. Holy, it is. I do get a when, and there's a lot of nerves around this. Oh, and I just got tingles, and then I got counterpart cards. Like I got lots of. Doesn't mean you two are counterparts, right? Those types of cards come forward that there's a connection between you two, and there is energy moving between you two. So sorry, I should probably not use that word so easily. Um, 'Cause it's a big word, but there's definitely connection between you two. I am getting a yes that they will come clean. What they're holding back, but there's like that heart feeling is oh, it's okay. Sorry, I get physical sensations during my readings. It's all good. Um, yeah, there's a lot of like it's nerves, and it's like, and I'm getting a lot of tingles. So there's lots of confirmation of the nerves, and it feels like they're working to gain courage. It feels like this is like a big path for them of like understanding how to do this for themselves. Like I don't think they really understand fully how to come clean or express properly. Like I don't gather that there's a lot of like intel on sharing feelings, but there's definitely energy of this here. So I am getting a when. In terms of the when, the number three is standing out for me here. We've got 3 and 8, but it's really no, it's the three. No, it's the three. The three is standing out. That's not his strong suit. I can feel that, and that's why there's so many nerves. So I hope they gather the courage because there's definitely feels here, and there's definitely a yearning or like the heart skips and like I'm scared, but like it's like like those like little cute moments of panic. But hopefully they can get forward through that so that they can actually say something. But I do gather that, and when I get a three, um, 3 months feels like a long time. I'm not saying that what's 8 weeks? Is 8 weeks 3 months or something? I'm kind of getting geared towards three, and it feels like 3 months. I know that might seem like a long time. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be like little moments before possibly, but there's something that's really bigger around a 3 month mark. 8 weeks, 3 months. I don't even know if that relates. Not really. That's like 2 months, but yeah. So maybe it's like 2 to 3 months, but the three is really standing out here. Um, Yeah. And it doesn't mean it can't be sooner, Jen. Like it totally can be sooner. It's just they're bring at 3 months. Like that's very clear to me for some reason. I don't know exactly what that 3 months means. And time can shift. Time can definitely change and shift. You're welcome, Jen. Thanks for coming on here. Good to see you. Lots of love, Jen. Come on, him. Gather the courage. You can do it. If you can, share your feelings. That is great. You're welcome. All right, Marielle. Gosh, isn't it wild how much courage it takes to share feelings? Like, can I just say that on a very general scale right now for humans? Like, it's so wild how much courage it takes to share like a feeling or love or like, so wild. Being loving is so courageous, Let me just say that. Hi, Brenda. Being loving and sharing truth, feelings is so beautiful, so magical, so powerful. I just wanted to acknowledge that because a lot of humans we fear trouble. Oof, we yeah. Well, I can say so much more. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. Apparently, I had a lot to say about that. Um, Hi, Brenda. Okay, so Marielle, let's jump into your paid reading. Oh, oh, totally right. Now, get him to do the men's work that I'm doing. Not all men, because not like there are some men that are guys and it is with love expression and healing. And there's a lot of space for so many men to step forward. So sign them up for our course. Aw, that's okay. We will be doing what's the word? Scholarship, I guess. Like we will be doing some scholarship throughout. If they have to want to sign up too, that's we will definitely. I did. Oh, oh, that's I was like, wait, what? Okay, hold on. One second. Yes, Brenda, of course you can. Brenda, are you okay? I'm kind of already tapping into Marielle's energy, but it's a deep reading. Are you okay if I jump into Marielle's deep reading into yours after? Or are you in a rush, Brenda? Wow. I'm getting some. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, here we go. I am going into my Instagram. Uh, Here we go. Okay, let's see. I'm seeing them now here. Muriel. Aw. Aw, so cute. He didn't say anything. Yeah, I got you. And then you said, what was this? Oh, I want to see. Okay, okay. So how he feels about the message, is that right? Speaking of gentlemen who would really benefit from signing up for the men's work. Okay, got it. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to check something. 1 second. Okay. Daniel will need a workshop every Yes. Oh, dear. I want all of them to sign up. All of them. Oh, shit. Mm, uh, oh. Okay, got it. Yes, sorry, there's a few things. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here I need to unread. Marcus there. Group chat. Um, okay. Ooh, energy's here. Dropped right in, Marielle. Okay, let's do this. Ah, feels the feels. It's I feel like it's very interesting. I feel, and this is my human self, Marielle here, and I don't know why it's coming forward because typically I'm to leave my human reactions out, but I'm gonna share it not because it's my thoughts, but because something's coming forward. Um, and maybe it's yours or something like that. Um, there's a feeling of frustration coming forward, not him. His energy is like there's feels, he's developing feels, he's like working on things for himself. But then I, not necessarily me, but there was a feeling of frustration that came through me. Um, your open heart is here, is feeling, but this is the frustration. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if that's yours. I don't know. I wouldn't say like maybe you're frustrated necessarily, or if it's your energy that the frustration is coming from, but there's an element of like sort of frustration. And it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It just feels like, and like spirit, God, and universe will never be frustrated with us. So I'm just trying to sit with this feeling and feel this. So yeah, because the spirit, God, universe are never frustrated with us. They're like, they love us. They love every, how we show up all the time. They love us. Maybe it is. Let me see. There's stuff coming forward. It's coming forward. It's coming through this side of my heart, oddly. Like it's coming through the left side of my heart into my heart. The energy that's here. So I'm just gonna sit with this for a second. And it has to do, yeah, I'm gathering frustration. And I wonder if it's his. Oh, 1 second. You know what's so interesting? And this is like, this isn't, I'm not getting this as a bad thing. So bear with me as I try to communicate this. And if you don't understand, just let me know. But it's almost like he's not with you, not with you, but hear me out. Not with you. He said, no, no, no. Exactly. Yes. It's more that. It's more the situation. It's like I think the frustration, again, that's just our word to try and express all these feelings that are going through my body right now. There's a lot of stuff going through my body. In fact, there's like this like really uncomfortable feeling going through like through from my heart through my head. It feels like a pull going through my heart to my head. head over heart. Okay. He's almost like frustrated at the situation. He's frustrated at how, like, I know this is gonna sound twisted. He's almost frustrated at how good you are, and he's just like, but it's more with himself. The frustration is more with himself, but the frustration is the situation. But the frustration is more that he's like, oh, like she's so good. Like, why is she so good? You know? Do you know that? Do you know what I mean by that? Like, again, frustration, not necessarily real frustration, but like, yeah, okay. So that's kind of what I'm feeling is like, oh, like it's just like she's so there, and like, why am I not there or something? Or like, not that he's not there, but like, he's kind of not there physically. He's not there in the physical human sense. He's there energetically, rather, and he's evolving energetically, but he's not there physically, and he's not showing up there physically. And he feels like he's not able to show up physically. And I think that's where this sort of energetic frustration sort of comes in. Wants to, thinks about it, head over heart. Hilarious, head over heart. He has told me that I was trying to see good in him despite everything. I still trust that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense for sure. That does make sense. And like head over heart, he's trying to like make sense of it. And it's what I gather. Like I feel like he's like trying to make sense of it. Where like sometimes we can't make sense of our heart, right? We can't make sense of these feelings, and sometimes we can not necessarily like overthink things per se, but he's like in his head more than he's in his heart. And it's not that he doesn't feel things, it's not that he doesn't understand that his heart is talking to him. He does feel the heart, but he's in his head about it. I hope that makes sense. Thanks, Rachel. And then I'll start pulling on and see what's coming up after that. But yeah, let me know how that feels. And I feel like this frustration we're talking about is kind of causing him to just like not respond because he's like frustrated with himself. And like he's kind of frustrated at life, which is like we have to take self accountability and radical acceptance and accountability as much as we can as humans, which is a big thing to take on. So I think he's like sort of displacing the accountability here. This is a very deep reading, FYI, Marielle. Like this is a very deep thing I'm talking about. But it's like almost like he's not taking radical accountability, or he's not like being radical, he's not accepting himself radically. And it's sort of like he's like sort of placing the blame on life and other people and other situations instead of like taking on the accountability for himself. Hey, how's it going, Dream? Um, which is like fine. I'm not saying like he's not bad, so that like, but like that feels like very much taken, you know. Okay, so then there's new energy coming forward with strength, and then here comes the fingers. So let's see what's coming forward. Whoa, they're lighting my head up with these cards. Okay, okay. Oh, that was huge. And I'm also getting tingles all over my body with this. Oh, new beginning energy here. New beginning, new strength. I remember last reading was really powerful for you. Strength, manifestation, new. This is your energy coming forward here. And I know you're probably, oh my gosh, look at this. Come on. This is the energy that was here before. And then there's something here that wants to be talked about. Getting curious. So there's an element of, and this is for yourself. I'm assuming this next part is for yourself. We will see where this lands, but there's a sense of deceiving self of something. And I just want to see what this is. And I don't know if this is yours, this could be his, but I kind of feel like this is for you. So I want to see what's coming forward here. It's like deceiving self of the ability to have it do it something, get curious about the deception around this is yours. And I'm not saying Daniel, this is yours. I'm saying like they're talking they're talking foundationally, this is yours. And I think this is the big energy that we had last time in the reading. And they're like, this is yours. Like it's like believe it. I think you can also do, but they're like, believe it. Let's see. I don't know. I almost don't know where they're going with this. I'm just kind of going through this, but yeah, let me know if this is resonating at all. no instigation into the past. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh my gosh, absolutely. It's so happening and it's so bright. Like, "Wee!" The thing that's coming forward today, and I wonder if this energy that I'm gonna talk about here is tied to Daniel, that energy is not tied to Daniel necessarily. And I think there's a tie-in to Daniel here in terms of, like, let's talk about what's here with Daniel in terms of yeah, okay, that is the Grand Tower. Okay, okay. Okay. Ah, ah, there's an abrupt change. Like, hey, did this happen last time? Did this happen last time? An abrupt, and I don't know if it was the same cards, but the feeling of a very cool. I know it was a quick change. This is a very quick change from something that hasn't been working to something that just was like all of a sudden it's just like it's working. And this is for you again. I don't know if this is tied to Daniel. There is a little bit of that. I'm not gonna lie. There's a little bit of energy tied to Daniel, but this is a bigger thing for you. It's a very quick change. And it also, oh, interesting. It also, in this quick change, yes, in this major shift, this quick change, yes, that fucking came forward. It's so hardcore just there again. Like there's something that's like available for you like right now, and it's gonna happen no matter what, but it's like there's something that wants to be talked about today. There in this major shift, there's gonna be something that possibly you either like have to walk away from. And it doesn't mean Daniel, so let's, not to worry. Hey Pam, good to see you. So Pam, I switched it to subscribe to ask questions or it's $5 per question, but it's really good to see you. Or you can do a deep reading. Um, but yeah, this energy here is like there's a huge shift for you, and it's not necessarily Daniel. You're gonna have to walk away. Hey Rachel, I see you, love. It's not necessarily Daniel. I think it's like an element of your old self too, and like almost the stuff with the past from Daniel. And that's how that ties in. It's like there's walking away from stuff that just like from the past, like almost treating yourself, your life, and if we are to bring Daniel into this big change, which there's an element of it, not the whole thing, it's like letting go of how Daniel showed up before and sort of like not expecting because expectations are sometimes they cause us to suffer. Expectations can cause us to suffer. So what I'm trying to say is like kind of like expect him to show up different. Like allow, better word. There we go. Thank you. Allow him to show up different. Yes. Okay. Yay. Okay. Yay. That took a while to get to, but like, yes, that was my timer there. So just let me know where you're at, Marielle, if you're like, just let me know where you're at. But I'm just gonna try and finish this thought before we jump in. So yeah, fresh start, abrupt change, letting go of the past, letting it fucking be the past, but it can show up new, and everything is new. You're new. How he can show up, how you can energetically give him space to show up new. You just like give him the space to show up, right? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, sounds good. I do see him a little different. Like yeah. Ah, right, 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 right. Okay, sounds good. Right. And then, Rachel, do you have your question here, Rachel? Is it on PayPal? I'll answer your question here before I go back to Marielle's reading. Let me just check here. Okay, perfect. So, Marielle, if you're okay, oh, there we go. If you're okay, Marielle, I still have your energy. I'm going to be able to tap into your energy in no time again, Marielle. I'm going to do Rachel's cue involvement. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry, Rachel. Let's, right. So you want to see the energy and like what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I feel the urgency. Let me shuffle my deck. A lot of stuff that came out, but it fell on the floor in a clump and together. So I think there are, wow. Yeah, there's definitely like I'm on edge in this energy, Rachel, and I don't know if that's your energy or his energy. But all of a sudden, locking into your energy, I'm like I'm on edge. I just dropped something, things came out, and it was like I feel like I just introduced. Okay, at a wedding. Okay, okay. Interesting. So I'm getting hiding like feelings, but like not hiding feelings for you, not hiding feelings for you, not hiding feelings for someone else necessarily right now. Uh, what is this? It's almost like there's a fear of how things feel with you, like in how like if I'm to try and describe this, that there might be they might not do very well with like progression in relationships, like relationships going deeper. Would that make sense to you? And this does relate to your question, FYI, I promise. It tells me, yes, okay. Yeah, so he has this like there's an essence, yeah, there's an essence of like hiding either like the the future of like hiding from the future of and like oh like or like the like whoa like I don't know if it's like slow down necessarily. Sorry, I had to get my deck that fell off. And so that could be right. So yeah, I understand this. Okay. Okay. Oh hey Brenda. Okay. Uh yeah, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, this is what's coming forward, Rachel, and I'm gonna make sure I answer your question. So what's coming forward for him right now is he wants love, desires love, seeks love, goes to get it, and then kind of when he has it, he sort of like goes like whoa. He like kind of does it to himself, but it's like he goes like he brings in love, he wants to bring it in, he wants to feel that, and then he goes like this, like that's too much or something like, and that's on him. um, so there's a bit like I don't necessarily gather that there's someone like someone else isn't necessarily coming forward. Does it mean that there's not someone else? No. Does it mean that there is someone else? No. But what I'm getting more for him is that there's old habits coming forward, which could lead into something like that. Like he sort of is leaning into distance and old habits a little bit here, which could energetically lead him like not fully allowing himself the space to grow with you, but he might sort of place his energy like elsewhere, whether that's like smoking and playing games, or like I don't, yeah. Um, it's a good question. I almost feel like we want to do a deeper read here, Rachel. Let me know. Ultimately, I feel like right now, yeah, I feel like right now he's got some things he's got to work through. And like you deserve someone who's going to try to show up a little bit more at least. That's okay. I feel like he has some stuff he has to work on and he's not showing up in the way that like you deserve. So that's up to you. You have choice. You can choose to communicate, try and communicate with him and see if things change. You can do whatever. You have choice, and I always want to make sure to empower everyone on my lives to make choices because that is our gift in this life is choice. Um, but there is an element of like I wish he would show up more is an energy around it. So it's like there's not necessarily someone else, but there's like he's disconnecting so that there's like almost a possibility and it makes you feel concerned. Does that make sense? Let me know if that made sense. It seems more like an element of self-sabotage within himself, a very deep, like this is a very deep thing I'm talking about, very deep subconscious. So in an essence, kind of, but it's like a subconscious, like self-sabotage because he doesn't feel he deserves love. So he sort of like goes into this energy to just like push it away subconsciously and consciously because he doesn't think he deserves it. It's a very deep thing to say, but kind of kind of he wants you to chase because, but like also you don't have to do that. You know, you want some. I mean, I can't speak for you. We all deserve someone to reciprocate and like at least try or at least really understand how to and show you that. I hope that helped, Rachel. Mm, no, I don't get guilt. Yeah, let me know if that helped a little bit. I want to make sure because I put Marielle on pause. Yeah, I wonder if it's because my life said it got restricted. You're welcome, Rachel. Thanks for coming to space with us. Oh, my life got restricted. Anyways, um, you're welcome. I wonder if it's because I swore. I always swear. People swear on TikTok all the time. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've got Shireen and then Brenda. Is it okay, Shireen and Brenda, if I finish up my energy here with Marielle? That's okay. No, it's okay. I do feel like I would love to tap into your energy, and I just want to check in with Shireen and Brenda. Okay, cool. Yes. He's always so patient. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I'll start the timer once I'm locked back in. It's like bringing forward more. I'm trying to go back to where we were, but there's like already bringing forward. So I'm like, hold on. Information. Hold on, information. Okay, okay. What did you say? I'm You mean the frustration from you or from himself? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's where I was like, the frustration. I was like, where is this frustration going? But it was like, yeah, it's also a deep subconscious frustration with himself, but he is again displacing that radical accountability, and he's placing the frustration outside of himself. So it's like, how do I say this for you? This shift. Ah, okay. A lot of Buddhism is coming forward today, being like, why am I so good? Yeah. Right. Oh, I did. Oh, is it back? Mariel is fantastic. Is it back? Okay. Um, so Buddhism's coming forward a lot today, so we're just gonna roll with it. And I feel like for this shift for you, and then if you have specific questions too, Marielle, let me know. But I feel like this shift for you, re- it's so twisted. Okay, la la la. Set your intention and then let it go. Love something and let it fly. Let yourself love something, desire something, manifest something, and then let it go and allow the universe and spirit guide universe to provide exactly what you're looking for in a way that might not seem as direct as you might have envisioned it. Does that make sense? Great, that message just came through. Mhm. Aw. Okay. Okay, cool. So the art of letting go, I guess. Check energy, movement on timeline. Okay, her energy. Let's see. There's like fear and insecurity of stability. So not fear and insecurity, stress. Sorry. Loss, stress, fear, all the things around financial security, physical security, um, and it feels like this path of insecurity or stress or whatever I'm just leaning towards. This feeling of this stress is like it's here for you, girl. Like it's like spirit guide universe are going to like stop fighting this fear and these stresses because it's actually here to help you heal. But it feels like she's sort of getting like spiritually like led into when like spirit like smacks us in the face with lessons over and over again. It kind of feels like spirit isn't necessarily smacking her in the face, but it feels like spirit's kind of going like, and here it's time. Like, and I know it's uncomfortable, but this is here for you. Like trust us. So like for her energy, there's sort of like I feel like there's like you're giving air under her butt and like wanting to like pick up her butt and like move her. Like they're wanting this to come forward. They're sort of spiritually like universe is like coming in. I just got a payment for a question. I'm just going to acknowledge that quickly. Does that make sense at all? Like there's divine intervention, if one would say. Yeah, like there's like definitely a form of spirit, like spirit and like yeah, like they're coming in and there's a sense of like intervening or something. The universe is providing a lesson. So I do physical movement, good question. Energetic movement, yes. Physical, there's movement from spirit. I'm going to say that there's movement from spirit in terms of physical movement from her living happen. That's different. I feel like I feel like off the bat, um, I feel like this is here spiritually because maybe there's trouble moving in the physical world. So I just got a payment from HS for a question. So after Marielle, I'll do HS's pay question, then we'll do Brenda, then Shireen for the questions. If that works with everyone. So HS, Brenda, Shireen for for questions paid in for questions. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna try and pull more on that, Marielle, though. Actually, and it wants a different deck. It wants my angel deck. Cute. I love that. Wait. LOL. Um, we need to ask for help from others and don't stop. You're ready. Interesting. Okay. So, ooh, within the next cute and trust. Oh my gosh, a lot of information is coming forward for my angel deck for you. Let me just sift through that again. Even though I said it in the moment. It's like, yeah, it's like there's so much like spiritual intervention coming forward in this reading. Like for you now, this thing like trust us, like trust what's coming forward. Ooh, Thailand is coming forward. I'm not sure why. Is Thailand? Yeah, maybe the Buddhist practices, but Thailand's coming forward, which is super interesting. And it could just be like an element of. I remember when I was in Thailand, there were big Buddhas everywhere, so it could be like a Buddhist thing where again, like Thailand's coming forward. So we love that. Yeah, who's coming over for sure. Thailand, I can look into that. Oh, it says something within the next few weeks. Like legitimately, timeline legitimately says within the next few weeks. It's like trust us. I feel like there's like been delays, and of course, Spirit Guide Universe is always with us. But I feel like there's like been delays to like, sharpen up yourself, sharpen up him, sharpen up her. Well, so there's more energy of like snap. I call it snapping. I don't actually mean it. Like I always say, I get smacked by the universe. If I'm feel like I don't actually mean that, but like I just energetically, the universe goes, hey, like tap tap tap, and that's the way to say it. But I think smack. It feels like smack energy for her. Um, but it feels like it's like amongst choices as well, amongst spiritual sort of like guidance and choice. It feels like these delays have been here, like consciously and subconsciously for a couple of you involved to help sharpen things up and give more clarity. But it says within the next few weeks, and it says wait. It's like wait, and it says wait. Don't stop. You're ready within the next few weeks. Trust, like as in like we know you're ready. Like let's acknowledge that this is here again. Buddha is coming forward, and you're ready. Like, look at this. This is like the Thailand card, the Buddha card. But for me, that's sticking out in terms of that. And like, yes, hello, queen, like queen of the land. Hi. Yes. Yes, you're in your throne here. And so it feels like they're like, trust us. Like all of these delays are amongst their choices as well as like spirits here with you. Like look at that one. That's beautiful. Um, Daniel's gonna take action to leave. Something is softened in the energy um, between it. Not to say things are good, like not to say necessarily that they're gonna like be together and think. I'm not saying that because there's still an energetic invitation, and they're helping create movements. Still moving forward all this, for these things to come forward. But there's a softening that's here, and I feel like it's a softening between them because I think it's like they just like kind of know things are just like not there, and then it feels like the frustration comes forward within like how amazing you are because how do I say this? There's a softening with them. It's sort of like kind of complacent to get a little bit of like complacency. And then there's frustration because well, that complacency also then, and again, he's not helping there, but there's a complacency which can cause frustration of and how he feels because of the deeper conversation. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's definitely like something is getting whirled through his energy to be healed. Let's say that because there's movement for communication, which we've been gathering, and it's almost like whoa. Remember that boat? Remember that boat? The whole thing about the boat? Like, oh, I think it's last week another day. Sorry, there's a lot of information coming forward. I'm trying to look here. The boat coming forward again to talk about how, and this sort of got picked up the last time is like, you get on that beautiful boat. Like when this change happens, get on. Don't be afraid to like float away from everything because I do gather that he again will get on the boat. I do gather that, but it's almost like he in this moment, it's like you're already in his eyes, you're already in the boat. Although I feel like you actually still have to get in the boat, which is interesting. But in his eyes, you're already in the boat floating away from him, and they're sort of like saying like, yeah, hi, like that's what's happening here. Is she's floating down and she's moving forward, buddy. Like no, I don't gather reconciliation between them, Marielle. No, I don't gather reconciliation. It's more just a complacency of like they're so used to being in this type of energy together. But that's why I feel like he's also frustrated. Um, no, it's just that you're like he wants to like. I gather there's a desire to be in your energy. There's a desire to be in your boat. There's a desire to be in your energy. There's a desire to be with you, but he's not fucking stepping into boat, and that's that like that disconnect a little bit from that radical accountability piece. Like he literally could have walked on the boat with you. Like you're like, here it is, right? Like This is the boat. I even made space for you." And he's just kinda, like, watching it going like, "What am I doing?" You know? Him in the party boat, yeah. Um, this weekend still feels good for early retirement. Oh, right, 'cause that was the 4th. That was just, like, that was in a few days, right? Yeah, exactly. And I think I am getting the word space a lot, like, like, I'm getting oh, shit. I'm getting the word space with the boat, like and that's, like, the element of, like, detach, right? Is, like, I don't know, sorry, there's so much information, it's hard for me to freaking speak, but they're saying, like, "Let him think what he must." Like, no, that's not what they're saying. Get on that boat and float away from him, you know, and make space. Like, the word space is coming through, it's like, let yourself float away from him. Let him sort of feel like he's missing the boat, not to manipulate. I'm not saying that. I never am here as an advocate for manipulation to manipulate people into our lives ever. But it's just saying like the art of detachment. Like let him think what he wants, you know? Yeah. Right. And so even in terms of, like, showing up for him, like which is so beautiful and it's so you and it's so amazing, so keep showing up if you wanna show up. But what I'm getting from this is, like, don't be afraid to, like, not show up for him right now or something, and not again, not to manipulate, not to be dishonest with yourself. None of just more this element of, like, get on that damn boat and float the fuck away and, like, let him it's like giving him the space to, um "Oh, shit, I gotta get in my boat and paddle." Like, that man better be paddling towards you. Yeah, yeah, that's kinda that energy. So I if yeah, and, like, again, drawing the focus onto yourself and trusting that God, spirit, universe has got you in this situation scenario, I shouldn't say situation, scenario. Yeah, right? He still isn't in his boat right now. He's, like, watching your boat go, and he's, like, his boat's right beside him to, like, catch up, and he's just, like, and that's that frustration again, is what I'm getting. Did I answer all your questions? Holy, that was a lot of information. So let's check in. Where are we at? Where are we at here? Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Jules. Yeah, thank you. Okay. And then my timer did go off, but is this okay if this is the last question for this reading, Maria? My timer went off a while ago. I got lost in that. Whole train of thought. And then, okay, awesome. And then HS, Brenda, and Shireen for questions. Okay. Um, suddenly I see this is what I wanna be. Suddenly I see, why it means so much to me. Maybe that's for him. You know that song? I think that's for him. New beginnings again. Ooh! Oh, new beginnings and transition of love. So be open-minded, Marielle, of suddenly I see. I'll write it down, I'll come back to it. It's just a little like a little message through a card message through a song, nothing too big. But this weekend, like keep yourself open-minded to like new things, new possibility, new people. There is movement in that. So whether this is conversation, there's definitely someone in love. Um, spiritually, like there's like ding 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 for something coming forward this weekend for you, whether that's like seen or just felt or like something. There's definitely something that's coming forward this weekend or like around when we talked about for you. There's movement somewhere here for sure. And it does signify movement. It doesn't necessarily talk about conversation, but the movement is here. So there's something like something's happening. So whether or not the conversation comes forward, there's something happening here. Um, gosh, they like and he's gonna stop fighting himself because his energy does come forward for here, but he's still like him fighting himself a little bit. But there's, allow the space for some. Ooh, interesting. Allow the space for him to shift. Allow the space for it to happen. That's for you. Allow the space for him to show up. Allow the space for it to happen with him, and also allow the space for it to be even something else if it wants to be. Because like there's again, this is directing back to your shift, your energy shift. So there's something big happening like energetically this weekend. If not, something might happen like in your physical world this weekend. So it could be with him. He is blocking himself, but there's some sort of shift. Like maybe he sees you, maybe there's like some sort of like he sees you in a new light, or he like finally gets into his boat or something. Like there's definitely something that comes forward this weekend for sure. He is tied into this energy, but also for you, don't be afraid to like allow it to be someone else, even if it isn't. There's something that's like something that either someone thinks you're cute, or he sees you in a new light, or there's definitely some sort of like ooh intrigue movement energetically this weekend. In a conversation, he's sort of stopping himself right now, which like, buddy, buddy. Uh, oh, I didn't tap into her energy for that. It's more tied to his energy right now. She's kind of just like in this when you ask that, it's kind of like, don't worry about it, is what it feels like. I know I don't want to do that to you, but that's what the energy is around her. So I feel like it's like it'll happen. It's like trust us, trust us. Focus on yourself. Allow him or anyone to show up. How does that feel? Ah, direct. Let me know. HS, are you here? Yeah. Yeah, we'll still check in here. I'm not leaving your energy yet, Marielle. I'm just checking to see if HS is here. I don't know. It doesn't say if HS is. Go back to, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like they're also being like, they're like winking at me when they say it's happening. They're like, let us surprise you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And they're kind of like saying like, let us surprise you. Wink. Yeah. HS, are you here? Maybe I'll check my DM. You're welcome. Lots of love, Mariel. Good to see you. Oh, you're here. Okay, okay, perfect. I was like, oh no, where are they? Okay, perfect. Perfect. So for questions, I have HS, Brenda, and Shireen. And then I might close my list after that. If anyone here wants a deeper reading, let me know now. If not, after I do my three questions, I might type out. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So, what did you type your question in already, HS? Sorry, I'm calling you HS. I don't know. I don't know if you put your name in your question. Okay, sure. Okay, let's see. Haley. Okay, hi, Haley. Hi, Haley. You are good. I felt so like impersonal calling you HS, but I was like, that's okay. Like everything's welcome here. Some people don't like to have their name said, so it's all good. Okay, Haley. Haley. Thanks for the follow. Peter. You know, I am getting an energy of like communication. Haley for Peter. Wow, there's like, and it says patience. It says patience, but it's like there's a lot of like communication energy. There's a lot of like connective energy and communication energy coming forward, and then there's also like patience. So I Let me see if there's anything that comes forward with this patience. Patience, trust your intuition. Intuition dreams. Intuition dreams. Intuition. Trust your intuition. Um, trust your intuition. Huh. So I am getting an energy of breaking contact with you soon. Trust your intuition. He's working through some things. There we go. How does that feel when you hear that? You have been very patient. Queen. Wow. Yeah. He's working through some things. He's very protective, but he's working through things, and they're like, trust your intuition. I feel like there's an element of you enhancing your and your dreams, your desires as well through this experience, and like your worthiness. So I feel like it's like enhancing that for you as well. Um, So they're like, "Yes, queen." Yeah, okay, yeah, I definitely see that for him. So, yeah, and, like, as well, Haley, like, that was, like, the response that they brought forward. Always choose yourself, always choose your needs, and, if for some reason you decide that you're not patient anymore, it's okay. Like, trust what comes forward for you throughout this path, but, yeah, they're saying, like, "Yes, you're exercising your patience, trust your intuition. I do get a yes, it's coming forward, but just trust your feelings and your energy as you go forward, um, and nurture whatever comes forward. But yeah, I hope that helps. Lovely, and it was nice to have you in this space. Let me know how that feels. Brenda, do you want to get ready for your? You're welcome, Haley. You're welcome. Lots of love, Haley. Aw, hi, Brenda. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, Brenda. And then Shireen, are you still here? You all have been very patient today. Okay. Thanks, Shireen. I appreciate you. All right, Brenda, let's see. Old frickin' habits. Okay, there's more. There's more. He's blocking himself again. He's blocking himself from your amazingness. It's directing you towards self-love again, and there's also a blockage coming forward for him. He's blocking himself, and there seems to be a blockage for you in terms of your expansion or queendom or something? Let me see. One moment. Afraid of oh, huh. Okay, let me look and see if this makes sense, Brenda. Bear with me as I work through this. Uh, there's like a grippage of loss, like a grippage over loss, or like, what am I trying to say? There's, uh holding on to not losing something or something like that, and, like, it's in terms of age, and I think that it's not bad. FYI, Brenda, this doesn't feel bad, but, like, it does feel like there's, like, either a fear of change or a fear of, like, losing him possibly. I don't know if that resonates with you, but in this possible release of the fear of change and, like, letting things be, like, lost even temporarily, and, like, you've done this though, so I'm like, this is interesting, but, they're saying in change is where fulfillment comes for you, and in releasing a worry of loss is where you gain. Whoa, does that make any sense to you, Brenda, when you hear that? What this means? Shoot. Oh, pardon. Ow, that hurt my ribs. He's afraid of being vulnerable. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Oh, totally for him. Totally. I'm totally yes and. Thank you. Yes and for what you're saying, Brenda. Affirmed. 100%. That's like the energy that came forward first for him. in your energy as well, um, there's a hold, not a holdback. Mm, you know, okay, you know, in like in an arrow. Oh, you just paid? Oh yeah, for sure, Amanda. Sorry, I was in a zone. Brenda, when the arrow gets pulled back and it's not, there's not as much momentum quite yet. It's almost like the arrow is getting pulled back and it needs to go back just a little further and sit there and like redirect or re-aim. Um, don't be afraid to allow fudge buckets. Sorry, this is hard for me to get through. Don't be afraid for things to change between you two. And like, and also it's an energy of, don't be afraid to, um, move forward with yourself. Like it's bringing your queen energy back again in many ways. Sorry, I'm still struggling how to communicate this. And then Abby, I got your payment as well. So I've got Amanda and Abby for questions. I just want to make sure I get this out for Brenda. Um, really sitting in my soul. I wonder if there's like some resistance around it. Um, it's time for change. I'm not afraid to lose him if he doesn't step up. Yeah. Okay. That's what you want to say. Well, yeah, it's not even that I'm struggling. Like, it's like like I'm struggling to connect to the full message here. No, that's not true. There's a, yeah, don't be afraid of change because in change is where things can, like, it almost feels like there's a possible grippage of energetically, not necessarily saying consciously or not. I'm not saying you're consciously choosing this, but there's like a grippage to it not changing or something, or a grippage to in like a warrior fear, and they're saying like let it flop, let it change, let it do what it must because this is here for you. It's like your betterment, your power, your so high here. It's so hot and heavy here in a good way. Is like so he's he's I think what I'm gathering is kind of in his choices is moving into like old habitual things for himself, and it's like with his choices, don't be afraid to go swing back into your clean energy and just direct your energy back to yourself for a bit. Do you feel like he will contact you tomorrow? Is he? I think he's kind of being avoided right now. Like there's an element of yes that's coming forward, but it's like there's also the first card that came forward, like the deception. Like he's like deceiving himself. I don't know. He feels disconnected for him a bit right now. I'm sorry, Brenda. I am getting a yes energy though, Brenda. It's just like there's something going on for him. Like he's in old habits energy in mind right now. So it's not to say he can't come out of that. Like it's not to say that he can't come out of his old habitual. He got into his old habits. Does that make sense? Hi, hi, Jason. And a good time to check in with yourself. Oh no. No, sorry, my bad. Yeah, no. You're good. You're okay. It was not you didn't take up the time. It was me trying to get the message out. You're all good. You're all good. Don't worry about it. But did it clarify enough, Brenda? So we've got Shireen, and I have Amanda, and then Abby for questions. You're welcome. Ooh, Shireen. Okay. Lots of love, Brenda. You're welcome. Jamie, for sure you can ask a question. I'll put you after. So I've got Shireen, Amanda, Abby, then Jamie. Okay. Like at the apartment I went to 3 days ago. You're welcome. Apartment. Just tapping into your energy, Shireen. Is it like high demand or something? Is it like high demand? I'm getting a yes, but I'm kind of getting like go for it, fight for it, something like that. I'm getting a yes. You can get this. I am getting a yes. You can do this. Yes, I'm getting a yes. You can do this. They're like pumping you up. Okay, high demand. So show yourself and be like, I'm amazing, and here's why. And like, I do get a yes for like, you're gonna get the apartment that is for you. You're gonna get the apartment that's for you. They're like, don't worry about it, but like, show yourself. You know, like, show I hope that helps you. I do feel you've got a really good apartment coming for you. Like, it's gonna be a really good apartment. You're gonna love it. So make sure you're not settling for anything new, which I don't think you are. In terms of this apartment, show yourself, and I feel like what you want can be yours. And if it's not this one, there's definitely one aligned for you very quickly. You're welcome. Yeah, show yourself. Amanda. Oh, Angel, I see. I'll add you, Angel, after, and then I might have to close my list soon, everybody. Aw, Amanda, we can just check in. Let's just check in. You're safe here, okay? Let's check in. Definitely. Let's do a nice check in for you, Amanda. And I want to give you a big hug, a big energetic hug. Um, let me just. Hi. I'm just gonna be a little bit. Do you? Okay. Ciao. Oh, sorry if you all saw my butt. I just on my butt. It is either subscribe or $5 for a question. And then if you want a deeper reading, it's 32. Okay. Amanda. Let's see what's here, love. Sensation in my body. Oh, heaviness in my chest. Ooh. Whoa. I almost feel like I'm also getting pulled down, like physically. It's okay if these sensations aren't what you're feeling, Amanda, but does that any of that resonate with you at all? Like heavy heart or heavy chest, my whole chest. My chest feels heavy, and I feel like oof. Okay, okay. So that just means I'm in your energy, and I'm sending you up. We're gonna see what's here. Hold down. Hold down. Let's see what comes up. They gave us a really beautiful message. Give me a second. Mm. Aw. The message that they're saying right now. Oh no, Amanda, it's okay. That's how it's okay. I sign up for it, love. You're okay. And I also am here in your energy to help nurture that and support that and heal that with you. So you are all good. Don't worry. It's okay. I sign up for it. All good. I'm here with you. They're saying a few things to me. It's really sweet. They're like, it's all within you. Yeah, they're basically saying it's all within you. There's inner strength, there's your inner power, there's joy, there's open heart, and there's like passion. And they are directing the energy, Amanda, to you. It's so beautiful, but I can feel the heaviness and heart around this. Fire energy, her energy. And first off, have the the, the power, the like of the power of the superpower. Your heart is your key. Sorry, I'm working through the message here. Your heart is your key to fulfillment and passion. Your heart is your key to self. Your heart is your key to life, your heart is your key to enjoyment. Your heart is your key to passion. That feels more aligned. So in terms of, it's very interesting that the heavy heart came, like the heavy chest and the heart, heavy heart came forward. Because it's not like opening your heart. And so what I gather is they're saying to me, like, you might not, you might not feel safe to do this, but they are saying it's safe to open your heart up. Does that resonate with you at all, Amanda? And I have more to say if that resonates. If it doesn't, don't worry, don't try to make it fit. But if that does resonate, it's safe to open up your heart again. To open up your heart. You can do this, call your power in. Does that resonate at all? Okay. There's an element of the word trust coming forward, Amanda, and like, and trust yourself. Trust yourself that you mm, that you can do this, that you deserve this, that there's really good things for you. Like, trust yourself, open up your heart. The untethered souls coming forward. That book, the untethered souls coming up of like your heart is your superpower. I think your heart is one of your superpowers as well, and they're really directing me back to your heart a lot in terms of like not only the first feeling that we felt, but also the way that to move through this is through your heart. Like, follow your heart. Does that make sense when you hear that? They're really directing, like, you you absolutely have, um, like, your heart is your love, your heart is one of your, like, absolute superpowers here. Oh, I have 2 Abbies. Okay. Abby R is second. So I've got Abby Y first and Abby R is second. Yeah. Aw. Aw. Your heart is your superpower, Amanda. How does that feel? Do you feel like that in this jazz, you also said mhm. Let me check in. How does that feel, Amanda? Okay, Jasmine, I got you. Got you, Jasmine. Got you, Jas. Just gonna check in with Amanda, everyone. So here's aw, I'm glad, yeah. And we're here to hold you. I'm here to hold you anytime. We're here in this space, Amanda. Come hang out anytime. You just need to be like, you don't even have to say anything. You can just be held here. So come here anytime you need, okay? We're here with you. Love you, love you, Amanda. You got this thing. Aw, oh, yeah, we love you. Okay, so I have here, I have Abby Y for a question, Jamie, Angel, Abby R, and then Jasmine for a favorite. So it'll be Jasmine, it's gonna be like maybe like 5 minutes. Is that okay? 5 minutes until your paid reading. Does that work? Let me know if you're in a hurry or something. Abby, why are you here? Okay, next. Thank you. Perfect. How does okay, let's check it. Whoa, I just got, I'm connected to you. I just got the tingles and sometimes I get the tingles. Yes, here. Hello. Mhm. Hello. Oh, that's cute. We're cute. I like this energy, Abby. The spirit team energy is really cute. Um, aw, they're wow. So before I get to your question, hi Rachel. They're they're like pumped for you. They're your cheerleader. You're the whole cheerleader team sometimes. It's really really like, "Ooh, yeah, really I love it. That's so cute. Okay, how did you feel today? It's sort of, bringing forward. Hmm, wow. Like, look, it's bringing forward, like, you know, it's bringing forward, like, yes, queen is kind of what I'm getting, Abby, in this, in like, in what you did. And, I'm not saying it's like choose to ignore someone. I'm not saying that, but they're saying like you chose yourself. And I think they're celebrating it, Abby. So how he feels it did something is what I'm gathering. Let me see what comes forward. Yeah, it did something. But like it sparked a like a level of curiosity. It was like, huh? Like it sparked a level of curiosity. So that to me is helping create thought and like move energetic movement around like you and your energy. Does that make sense in your head? And the spirit's going like, yes, queen, like stand in your kingdom, yes, like choose you. And it's like it's definitely provoked something within him to like, huh? Kind of what I get. Yeah. So does that answer your question? Maybe? Does that make sense? You're welcome. I love your spirit, by the way. Oh, they just gave me a tingle. So cute. Love it. Thanks, Abby. You're welcome. Jamie, are you still here, Jamie? So we'll do Jamie, Angel, Abby R, and then Jasmine's speed reading. Yay! Oh, you wrote it up there, didn't you? There we go. I see it. Beauty. Okay. You want to just like check in with John? Is that what you want to check into? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's something like it's like pulling him in. I am getting a pull. I am getting he's getting pulled. Let me just yeah, very affirmed. And they're saying, you know, they're saying, yes, there's a pull. He can feel sense it. He can sense that your energy is moving away from him, which causes sometimes people to step up, which is like you should be stepping up when I'm giving you my heart, not when I'm pulling it away. Um, but they're saying to you, like, yes, they're doing that hardcore for you. Beautiful intuition as always. But they're saying like just continue to like stand where you want. Like make sure you're just continuing to move forward for your own path and like moving forward with those who love your path. Does that make sense? Did you hear that? Yeah. Yeah. You're like, yeah, you're in your power. Like, yes. Yes. Yeah. I hope that helps. Um, you know, yeah. There's definitely an energy of that for sure. Feels full, or you can feel it full. Wouldn't be surprised. Ha, almost like we talked about. We'll see if he pulls through, but I think after that, yeah. Angel, all right. Lots of love to you. Angel. And then Abby R, you're going to be next, lovely. Aw, thanks. Thanks for the rose. Hello. Actually, innately break no contact with me. Good to see you, Angel. I think it's good enough. I think it was me. Hmm. This is the feeling. Oh, thanks, Gina. This is the feeling I'm getting, Angel. Very interesting. The feeling and vision I'm getting together is very visceral. I can feel this. Like it's happening to me right now. You know when you're underwater and you're trying to talk and you're like, "Ooh," and there's all those bubbles. That's kind of weird. Like underwater and he's like bubbling. He's like talking into bubbles. He's not talking. He's talking to himself. Okay, I'm glad that that vision makes sense. Like that's what he's doing right now. But until he pops his head out of the water, I don't think he's going to communicate. Yeah, no, it's always good. But yeah, it's like his head is underwater. He's sort of talking to himself underwater, which isn't doing any good. Like, no one can hear anything. Like, he you can't hear him, he can't even hear himself. So I'm not getting he's gonna break contact, and tell you how he feels quite yet. If let me see if I can get like a future thing. Like, yeah, it's sort of directing energy back into himself and he's protecting. I'm not gathering too much of that. Like it seems like he retreats back into like colder energy. I'm not getting like right now, not really, like maybe it's just more a metaphor that like he's talking through water. Like he can't even hear himself. I'm not necessarily saying he's drowning. He could be maybe, but like that's not what I'm picking up. I'm just picking up that he's like talking through water and like no one can hear you. You can't even hear yourself. Like he's not communicating with himself. He's not communicating with himself, with you, and he's kind of going into cold energy, not cold, yeah, cold energy, kind of just like not really listening to himself, and not really like speaking. Does that make sense when you hear that? So I don't get any kind of student per se, and like he might continue in this colder energy a little bit. Does that make sense when you hear that? Abby are you here? I'm just gonna check in with Angel here, but I just want to see if you're here, Abby. Yeah, does that make more sense? Let me know if that makes more sense. Yay! Oh, AR. Okay, awesome. Abby R. Abby. Okay, we'll get to you after Abby. Yes, I hope that helped, Angel. Sending you lots of love, lovely. And I'll be here if we need to follow up at some point on that. Yeah, yeah. Like not in a deep way. He's not focusing on himself in a deep way, but he's just in his own energy for sure. Kind of just like looking around in his own energy. You're welcome. Okay, Abby, did you? I don't see the question here. Uh, thanks, Angel. Doesn't make sense to try with David. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Divine gift. What the heck, Abby? And then I'm getting tingles. It's for you. A lot of like interesting messages are coming through. I feel very connected to it. Divine gift. I'm gonna see what that turns into. That's all they gave me, and then they tingled my head. And I'm like, what? Let me see if something comes through. It'll make sense, I'm sure. Or if it doesn't, then it comes through later. I can message you. But you've got some divine gifts, and I think it has to do with like your what's the chakra again? I know what it is. Uh, sometimes I lose thoughts. I lose words when I'm in these states. What's this chakra? There's your divine gifts are up here. Um, okay, for crown. Thank you. Literally my crown is like lighting up. And I'm like, what's that word? But yes, crown chakra. You're very connected to spirit. Yeah. If you ever wanted to tap into that, you let me know. Okay, does it make sense to try to do? It's with David, it's sort of saying like it feels a little bit like if you were, you can choose. So if you do want to choose, go for it. Like I'm here to uplift choice. Yes. But they are giving an energy of like it feels sort of like there's like choosing like it just feels kind of like ugh. Trying to put that into words. Like to try with David feels sort of like really like I don't know. It feels like if you were to try with David, which you totally can. Remember, you always have to. It just kind of feels like you might be like really or something. Does that make sense when you hear that? Abby? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see that. Oh, look it, and then here you are again, and it's saying for you, you have lots of choice. You've got lots of choice. You want it, you got it, anything you want, you got it, and, like, what that's saying to me is not necessarily with him per se, but, like, you are so powerful, FYI. I came forward right off the bat. You are extremely powerful. You can have anything that you want and desire. And in terms of, like, who and how, we spiritually, if we release the who and how, then what we want comes to us. Does that make sense when I say that, Abby? I feel like that's kind of important to say for some reason. You have lots of choice, like, really good ones, like, and allow yourself to, like, open up to receive some really good shit from someone coming up or good stuff from people coming up. Mm, my problem now that I have another connection and so confused. Ha! Choice, literally. They're saying something like your crown, like, like, or you will know. So if you don't know, they're going to say you're going to know. So, yeah, they're like, I'm not saying that you know right now, but they're saying when you do know, you're gonna know. And so if you don't know, then it sort of signifies, like, come back to self for a second. It doesn't mean you have to, like, break up with people or stop, like, you don't have to do anything. Yeah, and they're giving you signs, crown chakra too. So if I don't know if you meditate or if you, like, close your eyes, for some reason, I'm getting close your eyes, close eyes. They might send you thoughts or they might send you visions or, like, symbols possibly or, like, something. They're saying close your eyes, which is very interesting. Um, does that help, Abby, at all? Let me know. Ah, that's right. Yes, write your dreams down and see the deep meanings behind it. If you ever want to do a reading on the dreams, do let me know, but I feel like you can set it up if you wanted to, but sometimes it's hard to have help. I get help when I do my stuff. You can have help with it. If they're coming to you in your dreams, and you can ask for more clarity in your dreams too, specifically. Yeah, ask for help and support. Ask them to help you remember it and, like, write it down as soon as you can, and just sometimes it takes a second to build that muscle. So they're saying that muscle will build, absolutely. You're gonna gain more connection to your dreams, with that intention set and asking them for help on it. And they're saying, like, in terms of your questions, I hope I answered your question enough, but in terms of, like, your confusion, they're saying, when you know, you know. And so, like, if you're confused, there's not that no anymore. Some space for yourself to find your knowings and also allow unknowing to come in. Does that make sense? Okay. You will build that muscle with your dreams for sure. Yeah, and if you go to, like, a dream interpreter, I don't think you need to go to a dream interpreter per se, but, like, write it down, talk to a friend about it, whoever. That's okay. I know it's hard as a human. Our patience, like, as a human, and we want things now, like, it's okay. But yeah. Yeah, give yourself some space for sure. Yeah, you will know. They're like, "You'll know." It's so cute. Oh, yay, I'm glad. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, Abby. Um, Jasmine, are you here, lovely? Hey, Jennifer, thanks for being here. It's either $5 for a question or subscribe to ask a question, and then the deeper reads are here as well. Hi, Jasmine. Let's see if we can- oops. And then, oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. It's getting very light. So, so light. Appreciate it. So I'm moving into a paid reading with Jasmine, everybody. I think it's just it was a kid. Okay. Oh, it's a kid. Uh-huh. I just wanted to hear okay, I got you, Jasmine. I'm gonna tap into your energy, and then whenever I'm locked in, I'll start the timer. I see. You know those cat videos where they're, like, finding cats on, like, walls and stuff and, like, finding cats everywhere? I'm like, I'm not allowed cats in my unit. I'm like and also allergic, but just love cats. Maybe cats are here for a reason. Let's see if cats come up for any freaking reason, Jasmine. Um, okay, Cody, got you. Oh, oh, wow. So right off the bat, Jazz, as I'm tapping into your energy, I'm getting like great like, oh wow, oh wow. I don't know if you're thinking a lot, or Cody's thinking. Are you thinking a lot? Or is Cody? I think like Cody's energy. It's okay if it doesn't resonate, Jazz. Don't worry if it doesn't fit. But I'm really in my thoughts right now. It's like, there's a lot. There's a lot. It's like I can't see. I mean, I can't. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, speaking of thought. Okay, all right. Um, by the way, I can see. It's just like I can't see through my thoughts. It's a metaphor. Okay, let's see. That's your energy. Well, they have something for you in terms of that. Let's talk about that really quickly first. I will make sure to get to your question. Don't you worry. They're definitely bringing up forward. Let's not. There's fresh, there's clarity. Whoa. Clarity in your past. Also clarity in releasing. There's clarity in your past, and there's clarity. They're like breathing, they're clearing it. They're clearing it. Yeah, like it's so weird. So the energy that I'm getting here is like no thoughts anymore, and not in a bad. No, oh my gosh, why? It's so funny. They're giving me a sense of like peace, release, relief. Relief is a good word. They're giving me a sense of relief for you in your thoughts, and it feels this relief feels like a discovery within yourself, like a discovery about something from your past that you have found solace around, or like, does this make sense to you when you're hearing this? If this doesn't resonate, there's definitely something coming forward here that you're going to gather. There's a message or information coming forward that's going to help alleviate a lot of something for yourself. You know if that yeah, literally. There's like yeah, there's like space in your thoughts coming forward, and it's good. Relief. Relief. Heck yeah. Okay. Do you like cats? Why are the cats coming up constantly? Hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are really let's see what hummingbird represents here too. Cats are a thing between him and I? Okay, that's why. Okay, so it's tying me back to him. Like, why do cats keep coming up? Oh yeah, it's like, hey, what are you doing? 1 second. Um, aw, hummingbirds are a symbol of love, joy, and beauty. That is you, Jasmine. You are a symbol of love, joy, and beauty. Just wanted to say that. And I feel like that is tied to this like belief or whatever. I'm only seeing the black cat. He's an orange cat. That's funny. I was like, why are the cats coming up constantly? Okay, you're welcome. Aw, yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. Now Cody's coming forward with the cat. Let's not get into this, Cody. Cody's coming. Okay, something is in the works. Um, there's a lot of hmm, tie into clarity as well, but inadvertently. bear with me as I go back to you, and I don't know where this goes yet. For him, I don't know if there's like he has to make a choice for himself or something. Um, I feel like he's in the works of making a choice, and either he like the choice is going to come forward. There's an answer that's coming forward. There's definitely an answer coming forward within himself, whether this is subconscious or conscious or like actual. But there's like a choice that's needing to be made, and he's sort of like, yeah, he knows which way to go, but he's sort of like pretending he doesn't internally, like to himself. He's sort of like, does this make any sense? Can you hear this? But it definitely feels like there's some sort of shift that comes forward and brings, oh my gosh, brings a sense of relief as well. Okay. So there is a shift that brings a relief. And let me say with this relief energy, I just want to clarify for some reason, they're telling me it's like this relief is information. It's not necessarily like a bond or um like full, how do I say this? It will bring you full clarity, and he will gain more clarity. And it doesn't necessarily come forward as a solution, it comes forward as information that you go, oh, he goes, oh. It doesn't feel like like, yeah, sorry. Does that make sense when I say that? Before I keep talking through it. And intuitively, like, and he knows or something, like there's an intuitive calling here, like he knows. But he's sort of like dancing around it. Okay. Um, yeah, he knows. There is energy of movement here. So I don't know if that feels good for you to hear or how that feels, but there's definitely he knows he's going to step into his knowings here, and he's going to move forward into his knowings, and there's going to be that clarity. Oh, ah, that's so interesting you say that, Jasmine, because I was going to be like, what is this? I was just going to literally tap into this further, but there's like, there's possibly a fear of starting your own path. I don't know if that resonates with you. Oh my gosh, Jasmine, this could make so much sense. But I don't want to place that on you if it doesn't feel right yet. Um, does that resonate that there might be like fears or like worries about going forward in your own path, even though it feels like it's going there possibly naturally? And it feels like, sorry, I'm gonna wait. Okay. It feels, this is the interesting breath of fresh air. And like, oh, like I feel like sad when I'm saying this, and I don't know if this is like your energy or my projection onto this, or his energy, or both of your energies, or all of the energies. But there's like a sadness in this, but there's also a sense of like freedom in this, and it's talking about a shift in not only perspective and energy, but a shift in like trajectory of love. Like it talks about a shift in trajectory of love leading you closer to what's yours for both of you. Aw, and you're just a symbol of love, joy, and beauty again. Just keep bringing that forward to you. That's so cool. Let me know about this. Ooh, also for hummingbirds, messenger, and good luck. Yeah, like there's good stuff coming. There's good stuff coming for you. There's good stuff coming for him too. You all have a choice. You can make whatever choices you want, but there's definitely a sense of like freedom, relief, or like instant information clarity. It feels really expansive. Is the word. There's a moment of expansion coming forward, and it feels like possibly is what I'm gathering. And like, sorry, possibly is there's definitely a sense of relief coming through. Aw, yeah, of course, of course. You know, in relationships, even in letting go, there's space for evolution within relationships. Like even in letting go, so I can see that relief in letting go. Yeah, and I don't know if this means anything to you. It's bringing it forward. There's a few examples coming forward in your brain, so I'm just gonna share the messages coming forward. And if it doesn't, it's great. If it doesn't, it's okay. But there is in letting go is also space for your relationship to grow. Like even though if you were to choose to let go, I hope this makes sense how I'm saying this. If you choose to let go, there's space for evolution for you to grow. Like separately, but like together separately, and like to grow and expand. And it just feels like, yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. Aw, you're welcome. There's about a minute left. Do you have one question, or are you still interested in looking forward and here? Aw, I appreciate you too, Jasmine. That was really sweet. Thank you. Aw, I felt that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Beautiful. Okay. Well, if you're in your energy, Jasmine, I think I am here for energy right now. I'm also having a little bit, I'm going to take the opportunity to soften things out oh, yeah, of course, Mindy. So I'll do Mindy. I'll do your question, and then after Mindy, I'm going to probably close things for tonight. Which will be back. Oh my gosh, yeah. I wouldn't, trust me, I would be like, oh, I don't have the space. I would say, okay, you are good. Ooh, I just got tingles. They're like, yeah, let's come through. They're coming through. They're here too. Hmm. Let's. Aw, okay. This is for you. Aw, yay. Okay, this is not for Justin, FYI. This is for you, and I'm gonna get into Justin's energy. This is oh, okay. I'm gonna say something, and let's see where this goes. One moment. There's a wealth of information. There's a wealth of joy. There's a wealth of victory coming forward for you. Um, in mm, I'm trying to tie this into Justin's energy, but they're just giving me a general thing first. Let me know how this feels, Mindy, and then I'll make sure I answer your question if this doesn't. But they're basically saying that like there's wealth of joy and victory in love coming forward, and it just feels like a general thing for you is that there's guidance in your love life and there's victory and joy in your love life. And so I know I'm going to try and see that. Um, I'm going to try and see that. But it's like growing. There's a possibility, and this doesn't mean you're growing away from Justin. There's just a growing away from something, and it doesn't mean you're growing away from him. It could be like old mindsets. It could be old habits. It could be growing away from something could be internal, but there's definitely an element of like growing out of something and like growing into a wealth of information, joy, success, victory, and love. So that could be also for yourself. It's like maybe there's just an element here for you to check in with yourself in terms of your development of your love story here and your life lessons and see where you're at. Right now, I'm not feeling that. Uh, right now, wondering whether I include him or not. Right now I'm not feeling so much like that. Okay, got it. Oh, got it. And they're bringing it back to you, not saying that, like, it's on you. I'm not saying that. They're bringing it back to you. And there's a lesson here. There's a lesson here. A lesson in love and growth and expansion in love. I get there. Joy, victory, lesson, going out of deserve, oh, stress, growing out of stress and into success. Yeah, there's an element of like letting go of something, releasing something, an element of bringing direct energy back to self. So I'm kind of gathering some things here, giving space to grow, giving space to grow, call your power in. Hmm. Directing energy. I'm going to try and make sure I'm answering your question. They're bringing a lot of information forward. Justin's energy towards a relationship. This has kind of been coming forward a lot tonight, but it's saying something like this, and let me know if this makes sense, Mindy. Direct the energy back to yourself because what that does is it sort of forces him to direct energy back to himself to be able to show up for himself and for you. Does that make any sense how I said that? I don't even know what the fuck I just said. I'm just chatting. Yes, that's feeling maybe I should let him go and let the relationship go. There is an element of letting go. Again, it doesn't have to mean like letting the relationship go per se, but there is an element of that, of letting go. Yeah. Oh, there's space for him to grow. Like there's so how he's feeling is this isn't necessarily how he's feeling, but his energy is sort of like stuck somewhere. And they're like something needs to change. So how she's feeling. I'm trying to get there. I'm really trying to get there. And you need all this information. But there's definitely space for him to grow, and I feel like he's stuck there. And so like they're like, don't be afraid to like call your power and elevate yourself, focus on yourself, and if you do need to let go, it can help you possibly move it for yourself, and then maybe for him too, if he chooses to tap into that, because there's definitely a lesson that's here for him too. I'm trying to see his him. There's a lot of stress coming forward on his end. There's a lot of stress coming forward. Yeah, there's a lot of stress around himself in the relationship. There is an element, and like, let's make sure we don't hold on to things when I say this, Mindy, but there is an element of like, if you give it some space, like things could, it could help create change within you too. So if you did want to let go and you do want to let it go, it could help possibly create change. And let's not hold on to it coming back per se, but there is an element of that. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question? Oh my God, that was so like, yeah. He's stressed out and he's stuck in that stress and like something needs to shift and like you're also working energy back to yourself. So don't be afraid to choose yourself. It will help shift the energy and hopefully he can choose to come back into that energy, whatever you choose. Yeah, I never know, Nate. I'll go back and come scared more. Taking more time. Mhm. Right. And then like and yes, sure. But like you're also saying make sure you're doing it for yourself and not to gain something from it. So, like, if you are to pull back, it's because you want to for yourself, not because you want him to possibly come back or want him to change. Sure, that energy is available for him to step up and change and like get out of this stuck feeling, sure. But they're saying like if you do pull off the band-aid, it's because you want to for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of stressing him out a little bit. And he like wants to get there and there's a possibility for him to get there, and he just, like, kinda needs, like, a little bit of, like, a not a wake-up call because I don't wanna say that, but, like, just an element of, like, shifting. And whatever you do, Mindy, whether you take a break up, stay together, like, whatever you do, um, direct that energy back to yourself and, like, you know, there yeah, he needs to unstick himself and start noticing those. Yeah, yeah. Call in that power and raise your deserve level and see if he shows up or not. Ooh, that felt really good when I said that. How are you feeling with that, Mindy? Does that help? Yes, absolutely. Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad. Aw, so much love to you. You're so sweet. I'm gonna go off my YouTube. Bye, YouTube. That's not on the